After years of pushing for change, protests on the Capitol steps, and a boost from the LGBTQ+ community, strippers here in Washington state are claiming victory. This week, the House passed a Bill of Rights, laying out protections for strippers in the workplace. It also gets rid of the lewd conduct code that Seattle police used when they recently inspected several bars, including gay clubs on Seattle's Capitol Hill, paving the way now for strip clubs in Washington to sell alcohol. The grassroots group Strippers Are Workers has been on the front lines of this fight for several years now, led by campaign manager Madison Zachwu, who joins us here tonight. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been a long road for you and your group. So your reaction on Wednesday night at 10 o'clock when they finally passed this through the House.
Yeah, they actually invited me to be in the wings by the 4, and I started crying. I just feel so much relief because I genuinely believe that this will reduce harm and let people be well.
It's not officially done until the governor signs it, which could be next month or the month after. But on the assumption that he's going to sign it, what does it mean when you say it means less harm for you? What does it mean?
Yeah, I mean, it means basic workers' protections, equitable treatment. It means destigmatizing our labor and also who we are as people. And it means that the government isn't overextending the control and policing of people's sexual expression and bodies.
Specifically, as we're looking at this graphic, it's going to cap fees, the house fees that dancers pay, panic buttons that you all can reach, new training, and that lewd conduct rule. It's going to repeal that, which opens the way for these clubs to actually apply for a liquor license. Washington, the only state in the whole country that doesn't allow alcohol. When it comes to the workers, is it really about respect, about taking away some of the stigma that's so long been attached to stripping and strip clubs?
Yeah, absolutely. It's about respect. It's about making sure that dancers aren't dehumanized and stigmatized to a point where the government, our policies, managers, customers are not treating them like they are less than. Instead, these policies show and demonstrate that dancers deserve to be treated as people and as workers.
The biggest game changer, I know you've said before, is going to be the ability of these clubs to be able to apply for a liquor license. Why does that change the game?
It changes the game because most of these venues in any industry rely on alcohol sales to stay open. I mean, great entertainment venues, restaurants, and strip clubs are no different. But right now, dancers are the only source of revenue for clubs because they pay the club's fees just for the privilege to work. And so to change that and stop clubs from being predatory in their models, we need a neutral revenue source.
Currently, there's a power imbalance if these clubs are dependent on just the fees from dancers. Alcohol would allow them to bring in more money to pay for the safety.
Yes.
Things that you guys are calling for.
Yeah,
right?
and regulation oversight and internal motivation to run things well.
Mm-hmm. There are some people who don't support strip clubs, who don't like the work that you do, who have ideas about what happens in strip clubs. To them, you say what about what you do and the people who are your sisters, you know, your sisterhood of dancers, yeah, who are in these strip clubs across from the street from us and the 11 that exist in Washington?
Yeah, no matter how people feel about the work, the reality is that people are doing these jobs, and there's many people like myself who need these jobs to take care of families, go to school, whatever it may be. And ultimately, it doesn't matter what jobs anyone chooses. We all deserve basic fundamental rights and to exist without stigma.
This is a huge victory for your group, isn't it?
It is massive.
And not just for strippers, really?
No.
Who else will benefit?
Many of the folks on the margins, especially the queer community, which most dancers are queer, but this is really a step showing that sexual expression, bodily autonomy, being queer in some sort of way does not need to be regulated or treated like it's this bad thing that needs to be controlled. We'll
be there when they are at the governor's office, and when the governor takes pen, puts to paper. It'll be a story that we'll cover and continue to cover.
I look forward to it.
Madison Zachwu, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.